Archinski.
Thank you very much. Good evening. My name is Tony Archinski, and I'm the chairman of the Board of Selectmen for the town of Drake. Thank you for coming to our town to hear the legitimate concerns of our citizens, especially those who will be most impacted by the construction and operation of the proposed Northeast Energy Direct project. I know that there will be many speakers tonight, most of whom will probably be speaking in opposition to this project for a variety of reasons. I'll keep my remarks brief, and I will submit a more detailed testimony in writing. I will also like to inform the panel that I will be submitting a non-binding resolution voted on by the majority of the Board of Selectmen opposing this project. As an elected official of this town, I believe that it is my duty to also inform you that it is my estimate that 95% of my constituency is opposed to this project. They believe that it is not necessary, that it will endanger wildlife, it will ruin protected land, decrease the value of their homes, degrade air quality, increase noise pollution, and set the table for a potential public safety disaster that would wipe out whole neighborhoods. A disaster that our small town of limited public safety personnel would not be able to handle regardless of training. I have not spoken to many people who think that this pipeline is necessary or worthwhile, so my 95% estimate should be considered a conservative estimate. I have tried very hard to look at this project in an objective manner. I've tried not to become emotionally involved while examining the facts, but how does one determine what the facts are when we have a constantly changing, moving target that has changed location, route, diameter of pipe several times, supported by thousands of pages of documentation that only the pipeline industry truly understands. Phrases like burn radius and incinerator zone are pretty scary words to these good American citizens who play by the rules, who work hard to provide their families with a home that overlooks rolling hills and beautiful farmland in our rural town. No one is willing to trade the sound of songbirds for the sound of a 23,000 horsepower compressor during the decompression blowdown stage. Drake has a long-standing practice of preserving open space. It is evident by our participation in the State of Massachusetts 61A Farm Preservation Program and the Community Preservation Act, where citizens in this community pay an additional 2% assessment on their property tax so that the town may purchase large tracts of land for preservation, not for pipeline installation. Most of the speakers tonight will tell you that this project will affect their property, their farms, their livestock, their neighborhoods, all based on incomplete or unknown facts. For this reason alone, I ask that your committee ensure that the comment deadline be extended past August 31st, 2015, so that we may have sufficient time to study changes that were made and submitted as recently as July 24th. In closing, I will say that I find that the benefits of this pipeline to my constituents does not outweigh the risk and the negative impacts to our town. We already have enough pipelines in this community. We have done our share to satisfy public demand. We are not interested in becoming the pipeline capital of the Northeast. Thank you.
Thank you. The next speaker is Kathy Richardson.